So what exactly is news? Well, news is really what's happening, okay, what's happening at the moment, but you can split that down into three different types of news really. There's the story about something that may happen, there's a story about something that is happening, and there's a story about something that has happened. If we take an industrial dispute as an example, this is probably a good way of explaining it. So, the first type of story is this. You hear that the workers may go on strike, so you do a story about that. But maybe a bit later they do go on strike, then you do a story about that. So that's very much a live story. The workers are now on strike. Later on, hopefully that dispute gets resolved one way or another. So then you do another story. Again, it's news, but it's after the event. So they've gone back to work. How did that happen? What agreements did they reach? So those are the different angles and types of news that you need to be looking at. What we need to do when we're looking at a news story is to find the angle, the hook as it's often called, okay? So there has to be something about a story that's interesting. As an example, if you said, Mr. Jones has left his house and has gone to the shops. Now this is not a news story, it's not interesting, it's flat as anything, okay? But if you were to say, today Mr. Jones left his house for the first time in 65 years and walked to the shops. Now there's the beginning of a news story because it's different, it's something that's not usual, and the reader, if they read that, will want to know what happens next.